with your men. Rest of you with me.
Hosanna.
Sarah.
Stay calm. What do we do, Judas? You don't need to be afraid.
Get out of the way. Go back to your homes. All of you. There he is. It's him.
Wait! We don't need to fear the Romans. The Messiah is with us! The Messiah is here! Hear me! He's our Lord! He'll kill you!
Make way.
Go away!
Make way. It's him we want. No harm will come to you.
Go away! Take my life!
Get out.
You won't take the Messiah!
Leave us alone. Back off.
Hosanna! Hosanna! Jesus!
Jesus is gone.
Hosanna! Jesus! Jesus!
It was an error, Viturius. A stupid mistake. In the future, I will tolerate no more of your personal initiatives. Is that clear?
Pilate, we can't tolerate them proclaiming him king. Rome decides who is king in this land. This Jesus of theirs is a danger to Caesar. His followers are claiming he is the Messiah, the leader who will free Israel.
I know what a Messiah is. I've seen 4 of them since I've been here.
But I've heard that none of them ever drew such a big crowd.
Hold your tongue! You haven't been here long enough to question my judgment.
In no way did I intend to offend the procurator.
We must be patient. We'll catch him when he's less popular. Keep your eyes and ears open.
At your orders. Open the door! Open the door!
Go see who it is. What do you want? What do you want from me?
Where is your son?
I don't know where my son Judas is. I haven't heard from him since he took off with that fool from Nazareth 3 years ago. I even disinherited him. My only son. My son is dead as far as I'm concerned. Look what he's done to this family. My wife is a very sick woman. He's not here, I tell you.
We know that. This house has been watched for days.
Then why have you come?
Oh. It comes from Tyre, I believe.
Oh, yes. Let me offer it to you if you like.
We came here for you to deliver a message to every merchant in Jerusalem. None of you is to help the Nazarene and his group. No help whatsoever. You will deliver the message?
Of course.
Come on!
Quickly, close the door. Peter! John!
It's as we thought. The Romans are searching for us everywhere.
They've even been to Judas's family's house. We watched them.
I'm sorry to hear that, Judas.
It was to be expected.
Let's wake the master.
No, let him rest. This house is safe for us tonight.
Let's get out of Jerusalem while there's still time.
John, Jesus is going to free Israel. How many times has he promised us that?
But the Romans...
The people are with us. You can see it for yourself. One more effort on our part, and we will have our reward at last.
Judas is right. All we need is courage.
If the Messiah is with us, no one in the world is safer than we are. The kingdom is coming. Now, get some rest.
Try to have more faith, John.
Been so long.
3 years. Just let me look at you. 3 years. Oh, it's been so hard. It's been so hard.
I feared I'd never see you again.
Why? I want to marry you, Sarah.
Don't worry. It's for me. It's for me.
Greetings, Judas.
Jester.
I was posted outside to make sure you weren't followed.
Is that the only reason you're here?
No, of course not.
What then?
Your master has shown that he can bewitch the masses. The reception he received here was truly impressive. If you were to join us, we could defeat the Romans.
You know that we reject violence.
Every man will do his part. We with arms, you without them.
That cannot be.
And why is that? You're afraid?
No. God is with Jesus. With all his might. All Jesus has to do is raise his hand, and the Lord will show himself. Jesus. He is the Son of God. I've seen him perform miracles. Walk on water. Raise the dead.
Is that so?
Lazarus of Bethany was in his tomb for 3 days, and Jesus raised him. You must have heard about it.
Of course I did. I must say, you put on quite a show. My compliments. It paved your way to Jerusalem.
Stop it! Stop it! Jester, I have to ask you to go.
Do you think my master is a liar too?
No, and whatever I think, it has never stopped me from loving you.
What is it?
Did you hear about my brother?
Disma. Tell me.
They caught him. They condemned him. He will be crucified.
No. Disma.
He has always loved you. Maybe there's a way to free him.
How? What can I do for him?
You know the custom at Passover. The Roman procurator spares the life of one of the prisoners to be killed. He chooses from a list he's given. There's an officer, one of Pilate's trusted men. For money, he could give Disma's name. But we don't have the money now. We need 30 pieces of silver.
30.
I know it's a lot. And I have no idea how to find it. Who keeps the money for your group?
I do. Don't look at me like that, Sarah. I'd do it for you if I could, believe me. The Master trusts me. No, Sarah. No, I can't. I can't betray Jesus.
Forgive me.
The Romans seem to have vanished.
They are afraid, that's all.
Don't underestimate them. Remember, they've conquered the world.
So, you would be the Messiah. Why don't you show us a sign from heaven? Why don't you perform a little miracle for us?
Be careful, Master. He's a snake. He's one of the more powerful members of the Sanhedrin. He's a pawn in the hand of the Romans.
Jesus! We pay our taxes to Rome. Are you suggesting we stop paying them?
If Jesus says no, he'll turn the crowd against him. If Jesus says yes, it will give the Romans another reason to eliminate him.
Show me the money you pay the tax with. Whose portrait is this?
Caesar's portrait.
Then I say, pay to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God.
Jesus, the people love you. It's time to act. We could march on the Roman fortress.
No, Judas, this is not a time to rejoice, but to pray.
The Nazarene has a plan. He's getting more and more dangerous every day.
Dangerous? He doesn't seem dangerous to me. He preaches openly before us all. And what harm is there in that if he speaks wisely? Or do you speak out of envy, perhaps, Saturnial?
They tell me that he claims to be the Son of God. That is blasphemy.
If he is doing harm, we must prove it. If he's doing good, we have nothing to fear from him.
If one of you wants to be the first, he must be the last, the servant of the rest. If you become as pure as this child, you will enter the kingdom of heaven. If you become as small as he is, you will be greater.
I'll join you later.
Where are you going?
I have to see my father. It's very important for us. Don't you recognize me?
Yes, you are Judas, my master's son.
I have to talk with my father.
He's right over there.
Father!
Judas, what are you doing here? What do you want? I thought I told you I never wanted to see you again.
But I'm very happy to be here with you.
The Romans visited us. They terrorized this account of you.
I know. They are on the alert now, because they are afraid of my master. Jerusalem hailed him as their king. I tell you, Father, if you could bring the merchants over to our side, it would put you in a very good position when Jesus becomes king.
Why should the Romans want to appoint a new king now? They've avoided naming one for years.
Rome knows that a king who brings peace is to their advantage. Jesus will bring that peace.
I see.
Trust me. Trust me. Finally, you'll be proud of your son.
I thought you were mad when you took off to follow him. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe I was unfair to you, my son. We shall see.
Trust me.
I can see to it that you have our support. As long as your friend Jesus proceeds with the necessary degree of caution.
Thank you, Father.
My son. Your mother's not well. She hasn't been well ever since you left.
I will come to her.
Yes.
As soon as I can.
Yes.
Jesus! Jesus! I was with my father just now.
I'm glad that you and your father have reconciled, Judas.
It is essential to us to gain support among those who really count. I've obtained the favor of the merchants. You have to meet my father.
Be careful, Judas. You aren't thinking according to God, but according to man.
Jesus, you have to meet my father. He's a truly important person. He has relations with Syria, Greece, Egypt. He's powerful.
Is this the house of the Lord? Or is it a marketplace? Is this a house of prayer? Or is it a ring of thieves? I shall not have this!
Stop it, Master!
Take these things away! Don't make my father's house a place of trade! Do not store your treasures on earth, but in heaven! For wherever your treasure is, there will your heart be too.
You! On whose authority are you acting like this? Arrest him.
Stop! Now is not the time. Do you understand nothing? I will see no blood spilled on holy ground.
Let's go. This way, let's go.
Quick, let us go, Master. I don't always understand why he acts as he does.
We've alienated the merchants now. One more false move and we'll have the priests against us too. What's he doing?
I don't understand. He told us that he can't accept compromises, but he made a mistake setting the merchants against us.
A mistake?
Yes. God bless you. Is he the Messiah?
Yes, he is.
I am with you.
The people of Jerusalem won't protect us forever.
Yes.
They'll abandon us. They'll hand us over to the Romans.
Where'd they go?
That way.
Follow me!
How is it possible that no one in all Jerusalem knows where this Nazarene and his followers are hiding?
The people are protecting him. Believe me, I'd be happy to tell you his whereabouts, if only I knew them.
And so would every merchant in this city.
We're glad to hear that. What about you, Caiaphas? We all know that you priests have eyes everywhere. Why don't you open them?
The man is a source of concern to us as well. But before any action is taken, it would be opportune to wait until the end of Passover.
We granted that your Sanhedrin be protected by armed guards. Use them. Arrest the Nazarene. If you don't, we shall see to it that every single one of your privileges be revoked. Now, bring your Sanhedrin together.
No, the Sanhedrin cannot be convened during the holiday. It would not be customary.
I have given you an order, Caiaphas. Have you understood that?
We shall assemble immediately and remain in session to keep abreast of the situation. If the merchants agree, of course.
Well, certainly, yeah.
I'm glad you're cooperating. We haven't got much time. Arrest the Nazarene. I'll give you until dawn tomorrow. If you don't, we shall act on our own terms.
Ah. What a wonderful smell. What is it?
Essence of nard. An extremely expensive perfume.
How expensive?
About 300 pieces of silver.
300?
Much more than we have in our coffers.
What a waste.
Jesus. What's the meaning of this? We could have helped someone with that money.
Judas, Mary is performing an act of charity for me. You will have much time to perform acts of charity for those in need. You must now know that I will not be with you much longer.
What do you mean, Master? Why are you leaving us?
You won't be with us much longer. Why?
You're going to leave us? What do you mean, Master?
He talks about making sacrifices and bathes in the luxuries of the rich.
How can you doubt Jesus?
Jesus is the Messiah. We know that. But he's also a man, isn't he? And as a man, he's making mistakes. Jerusalem is not as easy as you think, friends.
Judas, you too?
Peter, you know he's right. Judas was born here. He knows the danger we're in. Better than any of us. Jesus just ignores it.
Go if you want. If you no longer believe in the Master. Just go! Others have already left, haven't they? They said Jesus did things they couldn't understand.
Like tonight?
Yes, like tonight, Simon. Look, we may not understand him now, But one day we will. I'm sure of it. Without him, we are nothing, are we?
Judas.
Sarah, how did you find me here?
It was Jester's idea. Since the Romans were looking for you all over Jerusalem, he thought you might be hiding out here.
It was what Jesus wanted, but I was against it. If Jester could find us, so could the Romans. Why have you come here?
I needed to see you. I need to know that you still love me. No, Judas, no. No, now. No, now. They're going to crucify Disma on Friday, and I still don't have the money to save him. You love your master more than me.
Sarah, I would give you everything I have, but this money is not mine.
That's what I love in you, Judas. That you're a just man. But you're also my last hope.
Sarah, I think your brother's life is worth more than a bottle of perfume. Here. Take it. It's all you need. Don't say anything. Just go. I love you.
Disma.
Judas fell for it, just like I told you.
I don't like what you forced me to do.
Well, good manners are not going to drive the Romans out.
Judas doesn't deserve to be treated like this.
I don't know if we should have deceived him. Jester, I don't like it.
That makes two of you. You and your sister are just alike. Good. Now that we have what we need, we can kill him. Tonight.
Tonight?
Are you with me or not?
Of course I'm with you. What do you think?
Pilate's death will shake Rome to the core. They'll realize they have to go. That we cannot be oppressed.
Maybe you should go with somebody else and leave him here. He's still so young.
Will you stay out of this?
I've already given my orders. Barabbas!
Please.
Barabbas is here!
Please stay here.
Welcome, Barabbas.
We've come for arms, Jester. Me and my men will need them tonight. 3 caravans of pilgrims are coming from the north.
Well, help yourself.
And I don't want the likes of him in our group.
He commands a band of 50 men. We need him.
He's a bandit. A murderer. He kills innocent people. He robs pilgrims.
Well, we still need him for our victory over the Romans.
I don't like dealing with filth.
That's enough! If that's the price, so be it.
Just give us a sign. The Romans have pillaged our land for too long. I want to take back what is mine.
That's right.
Have you been round the outer perimeter?
Not yet, sir.
Then do it now.
Yes, sir.
Everything's still the same. Father!
Judas! Come down here immediately. Go! Get out of here! The house is being watched!
Just let me explain.
Silence! I don't want to hear it. I listened to you. I trusted you when I was wrong. Your Jesus is a madman.
And you're still wrong, Father. Things are about to change. I swear they are.
Judas! Judas!
Esther! Where is Mother?
She's in bed.
Father.
Where do you think you're going?
I want to see my mother.
Judas. My son.
Tell me, how are you?
Don't worry about me. Tell me about yourself, my son.
If I'd known you were ill, they could have let me know.
They couldn't reach you. You were somewhere in Galilee with your master. I've been so worried about you.
Why? Why, I'm fine. Fine.
Judas. I thought I would die when you told us you were leaving. But I also understood it was what you had to do. Your master called you, and it was only right that you should follow him.
He always said he would free Israel, that his kingdom would come, but I just don't know anymore.
Do you doubt him?
No. Only God can speak the way he does. But, as a man, all he's done since we came to Jerusalem is make mistakes. It's not his fault. He comes from a village, the countryside. His father is a simple carpenter.
If that is how I were to judge a man's worth.
He's made too many mistakes, one after the other.
Maybe they're not mistakes after all. They could have another meaning. Maybe he sees things you cannot see.
He needs me. He needs my help. How can I offer it to him if he won't listen? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anymore. All of a sudden the world seems so empty. And now I feel so alone.
Sentinels on night duty. Yes, sir. Other orders, sir? No. You can go. Sir!
Give me the rest of the money.
What is going on here?
Hide! Quickly! Who's there?
Alive! We want them alive! Understood, Lucius?
In 5 minutes downstairs, Vittorius. Throw them in jail.
At your orders.
I want the entire Praetorium on maximum alert. Call for reinforcements from Caesarea and Jaffa. I want every inch of the city under control. The people must never know about this. It would justify their cause. What about the prisoners? Have they talked?
One of them, yes. Under torture. But he's young. He can tell us little about these rebels. He has, however, revealed that the money to bribe the wine steward came from one of the Nazarene's disciples. The one called Judas.
Judas?
Yes. He said they deceived him, but I find that hard to believe. This Judas was a zealot himself once. Perhaps that's where his sympathies still lie.
Well, it's time we concluded our business with this Messiah. My ultimatum to the Sanhedrin expires tomorrow. If we still don't have a single clue as to his whereabouts, it's time for a little show of force. Take hostages among the more influential families.
An act of war.
Indeed it is. And to quote you, Viturius, it always works.
Lucius?
Go, my son, run. Save yourself. Do it for me.
That way. Come on, you're coming with us.
Let my wife and daughters go immediately. Let them go. You have no right to treat us like this. There must be some mistake. Do what you like with me, but leave them alone. I have very important friends.
Yes.
You're making a very big mistake. Go.
On your feet, come on.
Father! Father! Where are they taking you?
Get out of the way. Leave him alone, he's just a boy.
No, Father! Let my father go!
Stop! You have forced us to do this. If Jesus of Nazareth is not in our hands by this time tomorrow, the hostages will die. It's up to you to save them. Give us Jesus.
A stroke of luck.
Well?
We captured thieves who were breaking into a hostage's house.
Well, I see the fearless Barabbas has fallen into a trap. The gods have shown us favor today. I shall witness your crucifixion personally and enjoy every bit of it. Take him out of my sight.
Sir. Come on.
I don't know why the Romans have done this, but it was a false move. It's time to show them how strong we are. What are your orders? Jesus.
Do not fear, Judas. By this hour tomorrow, the hostages will be free.
How? What do you mean?
Trust me. Have I ever lied to you?
Just tell me how.
I have come to offer my life for the redemption of many. I would like you to make the preparations for us to eat the Passover meal.
Very well, Master. Yes, Jesus.
Simon, I can't believe it. With everything that's happened, all he thinks about is his Passover supper.
He asked you to trust him, Judas. He must have a plan.
I hope so.
Judas? Judas! I know you're worried about your family. That's exactly why we should believe in Jesus more than ever now. Listen to me, Judas. He is... I don't know how to say it, but... he is the truth. And we should never start thinking that we are more important than the truth.
I envy you, Peter. If I were like you, if I had a heart like yours, but I don't. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yes, there is. Judas! Judas! Wait!
Sarah, where are you going?
I have to hide. Have to hide.
What's the matter with you? Sarah, what's the matter? What's happening?
Forgive me. The money wasn't... I told you a lie. The money wasn't to save Disma.
What did you do with it then?
It was a bribe. To get Disma and Jester into the fortress. They wanted to kill Pilate.
What? I deceived Jesus for you and you...
They were caught. They will be crucified.
My family, innocent people were arrested. They could die for this. It's my fault.
Don't speak so
I
loud.
trusted you, Sarah.
Don't shout. Don't shout.
You're just like the Romans, all of you.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
How can I believe
beg
you again?
please.
How can I believe anyone again?
Have pity on me, Judas. Please. If you still love me, try to forgive me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I can't live without you. I can't.
You still think I could be useful, is that?
This way. Quickly. Take up your positions.
A reward. A big, fat one. And then you'll see how quickly someone comes running to tell us where the Nazarene is hiding.
No one will betray him for money. Don't you see that?
If you have something better to say to us, I suggest you say it now, and very quickly. My brethren, far too many of us have had our sons taken amongst the hostages by the Romans.
No one touched yours, I hear, Otoniel.
What are you implying, Joseph?
The Romans are trying to divide us, to maneuver us as they please, and so far they've succeeded, as we can see. But this assembly cannot decide in the name of the people. We have no quorum here. Too many of those who have the right to vote are absent.
I didn't have the time to invite everybody.
But those who agree with you happen to be present in force. Why?
Be honest with us, Joseph. You have become one of the Nazarene's followers. We all know that.
We're tearing ourselves apart. If Rome should intervene, they'll destroy this temple, the people of Israel. It is necessary that one man perish if an entire nation is to survive.
Faith in the Master is all that we need.
But fully recovered now. Yes. Dangerous situation. Yes.
Where is he? Where is James?
I think he's coming.
Ah, there he is. He's always last to join our meetings.
He's always here, though.
Never, Lord. You will never wash my feet.
If I do not wash your feet, you can have no share with me.
Well then, Lord, not only my feet, but my hands and my head as well.
You call me Lord and Master, and rightly so. I am. If I then, the Lord and Master, wash your feet, then you must wash each other's.
Washing everyone's feet like a slave. Is this the way a leader acts, Jesus?
No servant is greater than his master, and no messenger is greater than the one who sent him. Come, Judas, let me wash your feet.
I think you are not capable of guiding us anymore. You're just a shadow of what you used to be. You're weak, Jesus. I can see it. Are you afraid, perhaps? Yes, that's it. The man in you is afraid. Scared to death. You don't know what to do now, do you? Why don't you admit it? You just talk. You won't do anything. You betrayed us, Jesus. You betrayed all our hopes.
I long to eat this Passover meal with you before I suffer, because I shall not eat again until it is fulfilled in the kingdom of God.
The kingdom? How will the kingdom come now, Master?
One of you will betray me.
What?
Oh, what did you say, Master?
Who will betray you?
Who is it, Lord?
The one to whom I give this piece of bread will betray me. What you are going to do quickly.
What did he tell him? I don't know. I didn't understand. Maybe he wants Judas to do something for him.
If you don't have the courage, Jesus, I do.
Is Judas going? Why is he leaving?
I am Judas. I know your problem. I've come to help you.
Why did you turn yourself in to the Sanhedrin?
It was to you, the Romans, that I wanted to speak. I knew that they would bring me here.
Why did you choose to betray your master?
You've won. I want to be on the side of the winner.
Don't you want to save your neck too?
Yes. And my people, along with me.
You're asking for 30 pieces of silver. Yet you were born a rich man, I hear.
I gave it all up when I decided to follow Jesus. I have nothing. 30 pieces of silver, that's my request.
You'll get what you want. If you tell me what I need to know. Now, where is this Jesus of Nazareth?
In a place called Gethsemane on the other side of the Kidron River. His disciples will be with him.
Gethsemane. Why? Who chose the place?
I did. No house in Jerusalem is safe for us.
Take him down to the dungeon and force him to tell the truth.
Lucius?
I despise traitors.
My son! My son, you are here!
Mother. Don't worry. Trust me, everything will be all right.
I know that you're lying, Judas. That's why I brought you down here. I'm sure you recognize your family, don't you?
So it's your family, is it? Nice sisters you've got there, friend.
Perhaps you know them as well. They will be crucified tomorrow. Do you know why?
I have nothing to do with them.
You will see what happens if you don't tell me the truth. Tomorrow you will watch them die, one by one, in a way far more painful than the other hostages. Tell me the real reason you decided to betray your master.
I've already told you.
Be careful, Judas. If you're lying, you'll pay for it. Take him away.
Judas, my son!
So what do you think?
I think he's telling the truth.
No, I'm not convinced. There is something about this Judas.
Let's torture him. He'll talk.
I don't think so. We don't have much time. I need this Nazarene.
Could it be a trap?
Maybe. Why don't you tell the Sanhedrin to send their own armed guards to arrest him? If it's a trap, they will fall into it.
Right.
And you observe from a distance. Take all the men you deem necessary. If there's any trouble, don't interfere. Report back to me.
At your orders.
My Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will. Peter. Peter.
Wake up, John.
Son. So could you not watch with me 1 hour, as I asked you?
Over here. You ready? Come on, let's go.
We must know exactly who he is. We can't let him escape.
The one I kiss. He is the man. Done it. They don't suspect a thing. I've lured the Romans into a trap. And I've won for you too, Jesus. I am forcing you to act. Raise your powerful hand now. Destroy our enemies. Destroy me too, if you wish. But act. The kingdom is come.
My friend, do what you are here for.
Are you Jesus of Nazareth?
I am.
Arrest him!
No! 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 Stop! Put your weapon back. For all who draw the sword shall die by the sword. Do you think that I cannot appeal to my Father, who would send more than 12 legions of angels to my defense? Am I a bandit that you had to set out to capture me with swords? This hour is yours.
Take him away.
Move! Judas, what have you done? Judas, what have you done? Judas, look at me. What have you done? Judas!
Lord, don't abandon us. Noble Pilate, we have kept our side of the bargain. We brought you Jesus. I trust that you'll keep your side of it too. Condemn Jesus to death.
Noble Antonio, you and Caiaphas will interrogate Jesus according to your custom first, but afterwards I want to talk to him. And then I'll decide what to do. Now, pay the man.
$30 pieces of silver. Wasn't that the price we agreed upon?
Viturius, let him go. Now come here. Your master's a strange man. He still calls you his friend. Now tell me, Judas, we really want to understand. Why do you want this man dead?
Jesus allowed himself to be captured. Don't you realize that? He will destroy you. Just wait. Laugh, idolater, while you still can. Soon you will see the rage of the Son of God.
The Son of God, whom you betrayed.
I didn't betray him. I just acted on his behalf.
Son of God.
Son of God, will I hear no end to this blasphemy?
Can't you see this man is crazy? What he says makes no sense. But it doesn't really matter, does it? Now we have the Nazarene. Just as we planned.
The kingdom will come, and you can't stop it.
I have no further use for him. Let him go. Let him go.
I tell you, Romans, you will be reduced to dust.
Get out of my sight.
The kingdom has come. Get out of my sight. Jesus is the Messiah.
Let him go. He's a free man. Jesus. Followers will get rid of him for us.
Pilate, please remember our bargain.
The hostages.
For Jesus of Nazareth.
Don't tell me what to do. You are excused. Both of you. Go.
Shall I put our garrisons in Jerusalem on the alert? When the news spreads that we've captured the Nazarene, there could be a revolt.
No. The people of Jerusalem are afraid. They won't lift a finger as long as we have the hostages.
Just a few days ago! Our King! Jesus is the Messiah. He is the Son of God.
If he is the Son of God, let him free himself. Then we'll all believe him.
Do you know, Jesus of Nazareth, that it is the Emperor of Rome who decides who shall be King of the Jews? And that proclaiming oneself King of the Jews is against the wishes of Caesar? You are refusing to speak to me? Surely you know that I have the power to release you, and have the power to crucify you.
You would have no power at all had it not been given you from above.
The language of a true leader. Might you be the Messiah so long awaited by your people?
I said it and I was not believed.
If you were the Messiah, you would also be the King of the Jews.
My kingdom is not of this world.
Not of this world.
If my kingdom were of this world, my men would have fought.
Are you the King of the Jews, or are you not?
I was born for this. I came into this world for this. To bear witness to the truth. And all who are on the side of truth listen to my voice.
Truth?
What is that?
Well done, Jesus! The people are with you again! Jesus!
The Nazarene is lying to save his life.
Perhaps. But he has done nothing to be incriminated under the laws of Rome.
A horde of witnesses saw him preaching the advent of the kingdom.
You heard him, didn't you? He claims that his kingdom is not of this world.
The Sanhedrin holds him guilty of blasphemy for claiming to be the son of their god.
What am I to do with their accusation? Nothing! I cannot send this man to his death.
If we don't rid ourselves of him now, they'll be hailing him again in no time. Don't you see? They've already begun to waver. His followers will come back.
Stop! There might be a way to eliminate the Nazarene and let the blame fall upon the Jews themselves.
How?
Judas! Judas!
Peter!
Judas!
Peter! Now Jesus will use his strength. The city will be shocked. The news will even reach Rome. That's why I did it.
I betrayed him too.
What?
He asked me if I was one of his followers. And I denied it. 3 times. I swore I wouldn't do it.
It's not a problem.
But I was afraid.
He will forgive you.
They'll kill him.
He won't let it happen. I know he won't. Don't you understand that now he has to act?
Wrong, Judas.
No, I'm not.
So wrong.
I was not. Peter.
Pride is a sin.
He has to act now.
It is written.
He has to act now.
Do not tempt the Lord your God.
You mean I acted out of pride? What about you then? You denied him. That's cowardice. But that's not a problem, Peter.
Look at you. And I was sure that you were better than us. You even convinced me that you were humble. It was a sham. A farce.
I'm ready to die for him.
Maybe you are. But you haven't realized your mistake, Judas. You have to ask Jesus' forgiveness. Judas!
Forgiveness?
Yes!
Forgiveness, Peter. Forgiveness for what? For having forced him to take on the Romans? Forgiveness for what? For forcing him to win? Forgiveness for what, Peter? Huh? Forgiveness for what?
For not having loved him enough. We must ask his forgiveness.
I love him. I love him. Peter. Peter. Peter!
Behold him. Does he look like a king to you? He doesn't look like much to me. You might have chosen a better one. On account of this man, Jesus of Nazareth, many lives were endangered. These people are still in prison. But we shall soon give the order for them to be released when peace is restored to the city, as Rome demands of you. It is to preserve that peace
Judas!
that 2 bandits of
Judas!
Jerusalem who have committed crimes against our
Judas!
security will be crucified today. Their names are Disma and jester! People of Jerusalem, according to your custom, I should release one prisoner to you today at Passover. And Rome will respect that custom. Many of you know this man, Barabbas, a brigand found guilty of many crimes. And this is Jesus. I have no case against him. But remember that the lives of many people depend on him.
This is totally cynical.
We're not going to be blackmailed.
He's using you for his own ends.
People of Jerusalem, which of the two would you like me to release to you? Barabbas or Jesus?
This is insane! Insane! Jesus! Jesus!
What is that? Do you want me to crucify your king? I am not responsible for his blood.
Son of God. We crown you King of the Jews. The King's purple robe. Hosanna! The King of the Jews. Hosanna, the King of the Jews!
Father!
Son! At last! I knew it'd be all right.
We're going home!
Mother needs some
I'm
rest.
fine now.
She's very tired. Come, it's all over now.
Jesus! Jesus! If you knew how much blood I've spilled, I'd kill you too if I could. You call yourself the Son of God, but look at you! You can't even help yourself! It's been long enough, Jesus! Free yourself now! Do it now, Jesus! won't you answer me, Jesus? What's your plan? What are you waiting for? Ask God to send an angel to free you.
Mother.
Son. Where's your father, Jesus? Hey?
Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do.
You're calling your father? Son of God? You're no man! You're a beast! A beast! And you're dying up here alongside
Silence! Have you no fear of God at all? We are paying for what we did. But this man has done nothing at all. Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom.
In truth, I tell you, today you shall be with me in paradise.
Have pity on me, Lord. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Judas, whatever happens, go to him and ask his forgiveness. Judas!
Here you are, Sarah. Now you will see him perform a miracle. He will save your brother as well. I know he will.
Go to him now, before it's too late. Please, please.
Jesus can't die. He is the Son of God. He can't let them kill him.
Don't you understand? Go to him! Go to him, please!
Jesus won't die. Why won't you believe me?
You're mad. You are mad. Back to your senses! Are you too proud to admit you are wrong?
It was not wrong. I swear to you. I swear to you.
Jesus is dying, Judas. He is dying!
No!
If you don't ask him to forgive you now, You will blame yourself for the rest of your
How can
life!
you talk about pride, about blame? You planned to kill a man. You took yourself for God. You're worse than...
You are the one who is taking himself for God!
Look at him. He's suffering. But now, he'll free his son. He'll make a sign. And there will be no more violence in this world.
Judas.
And everything will change. And all this happened because... Go away, Sarah. Just leave me alone. I'm waiting.
Father, into your hands I commit my spirit.
He's dead. Is he dead? I killed him. I killed him!
Judas.
Why did you do it? Why? Only God could give us that.